Domination. Capture the objectives. Securing Charlie. Charlie secure. We've taken the lead. Enemy has A. Securing Alpha.
That far. Alright, so we're back on board with Scumpi here. He's going to be playing a little resistance domination. I think this is his 4th domination game.
Yeah. As Hastro opens a nice cold pop. He's a big fan of pop. What are you drinking there? Is that Coke?
It's Bud Coke.
Bud Coke? Oh, right.
Yeah, so we're enjoying games tonight. We're gonna have a good time.
Bros being
have a little
bros,
bit of fun,
is what I
you know.
like to
Bros
say.
being bros.
Bros being bros.
Grilling out, you know, cooking some food on the grill, and anybody who's of age can have a good time.
It's good to have a beer after a long day of swagging out.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what. That's a popular saying I hear people saying nowadays. So, so resistance is actually one of those maps that I find, you know, one person flanking can definitely mess up all the spawns for you. I honestly haven't been playing this game too much, so I don't remember, but people are joining off stream because they would love to be in the same lobby as you, Scump. They love you to death. You're the best player, but if you guys could promise not to join off stream or on stream into the lobbies, it would really help us out because we're trying to make sure that these players are playing against random people and not players who are trying to pester them or annoy them in any way.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, why is that anyway? Why do we even have the option to join people in the middle of their games? I mean, it seems just, if you're going to play with your friends, just wait until they're done with the game and join them in a party, you know? You know, you don't... It's so intrusive, even for your friends to just join in the middle of your game. Yeah. It's like
that's a bro code. It's
only
a bro line.
Only my best friends. I would be like, oh yeah, dude, cool. Hey, what's up? But like, you know, I have a friends list of 100 people, and you know, I'd say 95% of them when they join my game, I'm like, all right, you know, hey, you know, what's going on? But I think that option needs to be taken out. You shouldn't be able to just join off of anybody into their game.
Yeah,
it should be all about party. Inviting this Scumpi sees like 6 dudes down that alleyway.
If you guys are in the stream, I've never met anybody who wants people to join their session, friend or not friend. Besides WoodysGamertag, who says me. You know, me. When he does his lobbies. But just in general, most people do not like that, because if I'm trying to make a gameplay, put up a gameplay, I don't want you in there trying to kill me. I don't want you ruining my streak, especially if we're streaming, because you guys can see it might be slightly delayed by a couple seconds, but in the end, you know, we don't enjoy having people knowing where we are and you know, pestering us, and so just try to keep that to a minimum. I know you guys are excited to see Scump use this MSR with. I don't know our
what just happened right there.
I'm not quite sure what that is, but you know, he's putting on a show for us. So
yeah, I agree.
Be secure. Stalker. Friendly predator missile inbound.
So you know, I got Ernie here with me. We're going to go ahead and let him take a break. We have the one and only WoodysGamertag in the house with us, fellow North Carolinian. Going to bring him in to say hello. And
he's going to chat with me for a little bit, and then we'll see who we have from there. So, all right. Joe's going to take a break.
I thought you were taking a break.
I'm going to take a break. I will be back in a bit.
But we're going to bring Ernie back on really quickly. I'm going to bring Woody in, and when I might let Woody just kind of peruse the stream for a little while. Is that a word? Peruse? Is that? I don't know.
Peruse, I think you're going for.
Peruse.
Yeah. Is this thing working? I've never worn a headset like this before.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. See, so you got your audio levels right here. You can actually watch on that side, same screen. So you got your chat, and then you got your audio levels.
Somebody wants to fight me in the stream. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Can we put the address out here?
So there have been a lot of fighting words going on lately, but we don't have to dive into that here.
It's all good.
So how are you doing? Thanks for coming by, man.
I'm good, really man. These guys are amazingly good. They're dropping Mobs.
Yeah.
Can we go with Moab? I like that better than Moab.
Moab,
yeah. It's they're dropping them left and right.
They're dropping the mother of all bombs.
So you guys talking about stream joiners, huh?
Yeah.
I think I'm on the other side of this.
Really?
Like, dude, when I live stream, I have a link in the description that teaches people how to join in session. Like, I made a video on how to do it.
And that's cool. You know, I like that. I really do like that every now and then. But it just gets to the point where, you know, when you're streaming, you want to just kind of show your skill for what it is. And when people join your game and they join the other team and they like, you know, you like to just have an even, fair playing field, right? You know?
I don't even think it's just like it. So a game like Domination is so fast-paced, it's pretty hard to watch the stream and get an advantage out of that. But the thing, in my mind anyway, is this, that people who watch Call of Duty streams, right, the people who are here, the people who are listening to us right now, are pretty good at Call of Duty. That's the deal. Like, guys who have enough passion around this game to, you know, sit here and hang out streams, and like, I watch the pros sometimes. I hang out in OpTic Rambo stream a lot, and mostly I watch them to see lines of sight, to learn new things, to figure out how to get good at Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And that sort of person is hard to drop a MOAB against, and let alone double modes.
Yeah, definitely.
That's to me, that's like a big part of it. It's just crazy difficult to be a stud against the kind of guys that are watching here.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost impossible. I mean, you got some of these guys who are just like, I mean, they truly are some of the best players in the world. You can say that about them now.
Yeah.
I think competitive Call of Duty and Call of Duty in general has been around for a long enough time where we've identified some players who, without a doubt, have some talent. And I think that any player who does have that kind of talent at some point or another, you know, is going to go and show off their skills. You know, they're going to go out. They're going to go out and buy a capture card and start streaming, or you know, they're going to be out there in the public, letting people know how good they are. And if they're truly that good, then they're going to, you know, get identified and become more well known.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, we're like, you know, we've got a good 4 years in the competitive Call of Duty, but even a good 4 years into like the YouTube scene of Call of Duty, right? So I mean, YouTube has evolved, and there are a lot of people, especially like yourself, who, you know, maybe it's not about skill for you.
Hey, what are you getting at?
No. You know what I mean, though. Well, you know, your content is just, you know, about just interacting, and I think that's what it is. It's amazing stuff. But, you know, there are other people out there that just post gameplays. They don't necessarily do lifestyle content.
It changes game to game, too, right? Like, it is the guy who might have been the best at Black Ops. Like, Black Ops, from what I'm told, at the highest levels, has a lot to do with strategy. Whereas Modern Warfare 3, a lot of it is how good your shot is, right? So who is the best in the game can evolve from you know, version to version as you move through. And Scump is thought of now to be one of the very top guys.
Oh, of course.
You know.
And he's, what, 16, 17 years old, 16 years old?
Yeah.
You know, he's got a huge future, and like there are a lot of guys here. We have, I think, 3 17-year-old players on TeamEnVyUs right now, and then 1 19-year-old. So our talent on our new team is very, very young, and we want to support them for a long time, and I think they have a really long career ahead of them. Same for Scumpi. Young player, and these guys are going to be rock stars.
One of the things Scump has a reputation for is playing a lot. He you know, people know him as a guy who wants to get on at like 6 p.m. and play until 1 a.m. every single day. That's just a lot of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And it's part of the reason, I'm sure, why his shot is so strong. And we were watching him in the other room on the stream, and we're all kind of agreeing, like, you know, when Scump plays, it seems like the auto-aim is better. Like, that's what we're all talking about.
Yeah, right.
Like, how come his reticle gets sucked onto the target in a way that doesn't happen for normal people? And that's part of what it is, you know? You watch, he shoots 5 rounds, all 5 rounds hit, and he moves on to the next target. Yeah. There is no, like, unloading half a clip until the guy shows up as dead. He knows they all hit, and they just zapped on, and it works out great. Yeah. He's another level.
It's weird, man. I totally noticed that, too. I mean, you know, I was a professional player for a while, but, you know, I mean, I see some of these younger guys play now, and there's no way, like, you know, maybe I had that kind of skill back in COD 4 for like 1 season, right? You know, like I feel like I had it there for 1 season, but you know, I watched people like Scumpi, Proofy, Stainville. You watch those guys play, and the way they move their weapon, their gun, and their reticle, it's like almost just, you know, you can tell. They're like, I can't do that. It doesn't work like that.
I don't do that at all, right?
Yeah.
When I am at the top of my game, I feel like I know the traffic patterns, at least in pub matches, as well as the next guy.
Right.
But no, I don't zap on target like these guys.
Yeah, it's just like they just auto lock on. It's just it's insane.
And then
their gun just it's just when they're facing like multiple enemies is what it is.
Right.
Like, they're tagging 3 guys over here, and then they just whip around, like 100 degrees, and they're just destroying the person that's shooting them in the back, and they're getting first shot on them. And
it looks like the auto aim in the campaign, where you just pull up your sight and it locks on target. They do something else, man. It's pretty cool. Yeah,
it's absolutely insane. And so I mean, I don't know if you've checked this out though. What were you saying? Are you about to say something?
I was going to point out that Scump's a strong player and everything, but I think OpTic Merc is the best looking on the tour. He's well known for being that guy.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? You say that. I mean, Merc won a lot of tournaments last year. Scumpi had great success, won a couple championships, and Merc had better success, in terms of winning championships. And maybe it was due to his teammates or
his good looks,
the organization, or his good looks. Oh, you're talking about looks specifically?
Yeah, absolutely. In real life, good looks. He's the most photogenic person ever to play MLG.
Is that Merc right there? In front of us? So
he just winked at us.
Merc is on the camera. He just turned around and winked at us. I'd like to see him do the, what's that little move you do where you just where you rev it up? Yeah.
Yeah, the camera's on the light. Go to the right. Go to the right.
Turn to your right and give
it to him.
There you go. Give him the Merc. So, I mean, that's Merc's little celebration dance, And that's, I think it turns the ladies on out there.
Oh, not just the ladies.